Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Kate, the campus pastor for the student ministry at the University of Minnesota that we call Lutheran Campus Ministry, Twin Cities. Thank you so much for welcoming students into your pulpits. The very good news is that we have preachers in 19 congregations this year. I think that's the most we've ever had, and we're so grateful to you for participating in that. The challenge, of course, is that I can't be everywhere, and I really love getting to connect with congregations who support us so robustly. As the pastor of this ministry, it's my call and delight, actually, to get to interpret this ministry, to be in churches and really proclaim the very good news about God's action on campus, to tell the story about how 60 or so students tromp across the cold and the snow in the dead of winter simply to go to church on Wednesday nights, to explore what it means to live deeply into Christian community and life, and to discern together how to love their neighbors, the campus, and the world. Now, just a little bit about who we are specifically. We're a community that centers the unconditional love of God, and we're marked by curiosity, integrity, and a commitment to creating belonging for one another and for our neighbors. We celebrate and proclaim that God really does love everyone without exception, just like our shirts and our mugs say. Concretely, we worship together on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock at a service that we call Pause, because it's like a big deep breath in the middle of the week. Students host a weekly free lunch on Tuesdays called Be Fed. And this year, because of construction happening at Grace University Lutheran Church, we're across the street in a health sciences education building. We have 5 weekly student-led small groups that meet around campus. We offer monthly community dinners and discussions and service opportunities, justice opportunities, community building events. We offer retreats and spring breaks and abundant leadership opportunities, just like LCM Sunday. Together, through all these activities, we touch close to 150 students a week, likely. That's the pragmatic description. But the heart of what we do is also the heart of the Lutheran understanding of faith and life. We're grounded in the unconditional love, the unconditional grace of God, and we're set free to love our neighbors. So that looks like a ministry that is and has long been grounded in word and sacrament, shaped by the input and leadership of student volunteers, and sent out onto campus and into the world to embody God's love. Well, a couple of years ago, that looked like traveling to Northern Ireland to explore how to address division, polarization, and political violence in our own communities. And other years, like this year, that's looked like this enduring project that's emerged of hosting a free meal each Tuesday for the campus, an embodied sign that God's love and ours comes with no strings attached. This year, as our social and political environment has become more callous and cruel, and students' futures much more uncertain, we have rooted into simply welcoming new people well, helping them find their place and some meaningful connection amidst a rapidly changing world, and also just our community changes quickly. Many of the newer students to our community are coming with little religious background, kind of unsure of why they're even coming. Others are coming seeking community or with a desire to explore more meaningful and purposeful life. I think many are coming simply because the world feels unstable right now, and they're looking for ancient practices and traditions to root into, for a word of hope, and for a community that embodies the values that they align with. While we've continued our outreach, offering blessings on campus and service work, especially in this winter, our primary focus has been forming this new community and providing opportunities for people new to the community and those returners to grow in faith. Every year comes with different challenges and different opportunities. Our servant leadership team arrives with different gifts and different passions, though we always hope that the current work that we're doing will continue because it's often really fun. We also have to remain open to discernment together, wondering where the Spirit's wind is blowing and how that intersects with the passions of the students. We have to be willing to let things die, to let others really rise. So that's just a very basic intro to LCM. I have you press pause right here so you can ask our team of adult forum leaders any questions that you might have, and then we'll come back for another conversation on integrity.